I'm getting cancelled because I committed a hate crime against the transgender community. Okay, well, it's slightly less intense than that. I kind of just defended a dude who made an edgy joke. So, oi, how you doing, everyone? My name's Norb. Today I got you some spicy content from a Twitter argument that I got myself into. Now, I assure you all, I am not transphobic. I just like edgy humor. So, it all started right here, on this page called Wholesome Memes. It posted a meme that goes like this. Are you winning, son? Dad, I'm not your son anymore. I'm sorry, Amy, I'm trying my best. I love you, Dad. Now, this is wholesome, right? It makes you feel warm inside. So this dude over here comes in and posts this meme, which unfortunately got removed because it violated Twitter's rules. But, fortunately for me, I managed to get a screenshot of it. And the meme goes like this. Are you winning, son? Dad, I'm not your son anymore. You sure aren't, you tranny fuck. And for whatever reason, the genius that runs the page, the Wholesome Memes page, instead of just blocking somebody and ignoring them, they go out of their way to announce that they're blocking somebody. And the way that Twitter works, if you post something, someone replies, and you reply to that reply, then it also shows your reply on top of your original post. So everybody who just wanted to see the wholesome post also sees the reply that you posted, which in this case shows the edgy meme to everybody who wants to see only wholesome stuff. So naturally, I come in and I start shitting on the person. Can you not call out people when you block them? The only thing it does is, 1, let the troll know that they're successful at trolling, 2, brings up the picture for everyone else to see. Now, unfortunately, Wholesome Memes decided not to answer me, probably because they knew how right I am. I'm surprised that I didn't get blocked yet. But then, the person that posted the edgy meme comes in and says, LeMayo, not even trolling, just thought it was funny to post it. So me, I'm very civilized, right? I'm the most civilized person on Twitter, at least in the threads that you're gonna see. So I come in and say, yeah, fair enough, you're allowed to laugh at whatever you want. I was just mentioning that publicly saying blocked only brings up the picture for everyone else to see, even people who only want to see wholesome memes and not edgy ones. Now, me personally, I didn't think this meme was funny. Like, for me, I need a good twist. And this twist is just, oh, my son is transgender. Boom! That's not exactly my type of joke.
This is what Norb thinks is funny.
But anyway, this guy replies, so the person who blocked me literally just replied, blocked? If so, then damn. Also, thanks for being a normal human being and not screeching at me about the image. Yeah, they did. They probably should have expected it on a page called Wholesome Memes. Everyone else's sense of humor is different. It's a bit too edgy for my taste, but you do you. Now, this could be a wholesome meme in itself. I'm bonding with somebody for the first time in my life. Imagine announcing that you're blocking someone. Imagine wanting to post a hateful joke in a thread of people who clearly don't like this content. Heart emoji. All it shows is how desperate you are for attention. Why do you keep on posting heart emojis after you're basically attacking somebody? It's like you're shooting somebody who's already on the ground, but you keep saying compliments to them while they're still alive. Anyway, at this point, everything just goes to complete and utter shit. Anyway, remember the part where he said, LeMayo not even trolling, just thought it was funny to post it? Well, this person comes in and just says, transphobia isn't funny. And considering the fact that millennial humor is like the most random shit ever nowadays, I feel like some people might find this funny. So just saying that something isn't generally funny, that's not how it works. Somebody's gonna find it funny. So I responded saying, to you, it's not. You're entitled to your opinion, but so is everyone else. Which I will admit might be the worst fucking wording I've ever done in my entire life. So this guy who comes in and replies, it's not a matter of opinion, it's just called being an asshole. Making fun of real events of people getting killed for being trans is not funny on any type of level. Seek help. So at this point, I'm just like, this person doesn't really know what dark humor is. So I decided to come in and remind them. Ever heard of this thing called dark humor? And then immediately everybody on Twitter shits themselves even more. Like, their pants was already full of shit, but now it's full of proper shit. Proper shit. I spit everywhere while talking. That's how passionate I am about my hatred of minorities, as you can tell. So this guy here, Juan, comes in and says, being an ass is not dark humor. Stop using that as an excuse. I reply saying, it depends on who you're talking to. If you make dark jokes to someone who doesn't mind, that's fine. If you're doing it to someone who does mind, then you become an ass. Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Well, my job with Juan is done.
Excellent.
I can mark him off my list. Now let's go. I still have like half of Twitter to destroy. So with this tweet, that's where everything just goes to shit. I get 2 quote replies, which one of the people actually blocked me, so I actually have to go into incognito to see the post, just for this video. Okay, so the first retweet comes from this dude named Dat Meme, and he retweets simply saying, ever heard of this thing called "you are a big piece of shit, fuck off"? I decided that I'm gonna respond completely honestly. Yes! Oh, okay, cool. Then fuck off, you big piece of shit. I guess my job here is done. There's no real argument. He just called me a big piece of shit. Okay. So I just say my LeMail, alright, and I check this guy off the list because I guess I'm technically done.
Perfect.
Now the next retweet is a little bit more crazy. It's from this person named Valkyrie. And I actually got a shit ton of likes, retweets, and a shit ton of comments calling me basically the transphobic reincarnation of Hitler or something. Trigger warning. Transphobia and blood and violence. Yeah. Bruh, imagine you come across the tweet for the first time, see a genuine trigger warning for blood and violence, and you're like, oh shit, this must be serious. You're expecting that there's gonna be like legit violence, like some transgender person getting their head curb stomped or something. You go into the fucking thread, and all you see is this shitty Microsoft Paint meme with a fucking ketchup smear on it. If you think like this person, then just block me immediately. No, I don't think I will. Listen, firstly, my skin is way too thick for me to actually block anybody on Twitter. And secondly, I was just having way too much fun with this, so I didn't even want to block you. Edgy losers discovered the phrase dark humor and began thinking that they could hide their blatant disrespect, discrimination, and toxicity behind it. Newsflash to all you anti-social justice warrior edgelord children stuck living in 2060. Damn, I struck a fucking nerve. Dark humor is when you poke fun at your own trauma in an ironic and self-aware nature to make light of a dark subject. No, it's not. Pretty much on every single source on the internet, as well as my personal opinion, which is never wrong, dark humor is when you just make fun of a generally dark or taboo subject. It doesn't have to be your own personal trauma. It can be, but it's not necessary. And as I said, it depends on the situation. So for example, if I were to go like a Holocaust memorial and start cracking jokes about the Holocaust, then yes, I would be an asshole and it would be completely inappropriate. But meanwhile, if I decided to crack open a cold one with the boys, then started making some jokes about something fucked up such as the Holocaust and nobody gave a shit, then that's different. Everything's fine. In that situation, I don't need to have personally gone through the Holocaust just to label it as my own trauma, just like make some edgy jokes with somebody and not seem like an asshole. And I'll have you guys know, I do have some trauma from the Holocaust. My great-granddad died during the Holocaust. Yeah. He fell off the guard tower. Dark humor is not invalidating people's experiences by regurgitating a formulaic joke at the cost of others. Okay, bro, I was just laughing at edgy jokes. I'm not trying to invalidate anybody else's experience, but in this situation, okay, let me just put myself in a situation so that I could be in your own shoes, okay? So let's imagine that I was just driving around somewhere, and me being the absolutely amazing driver that I am, I crashed my car. I end up breaking most of my bones, have multiple lacerations, am experiencing extreme internal bleeding, and am clinging on to dear life in a hospital, and just to make it properly traumatic, my penis blew up as well. So now, for example, if I was just laying in the hospital bed, somebody came in and started joking about it, would I like it? Nah, probably not. But if somebody was joking about it with their friends behind my back and I didn't know, is that okay? Yeah, probably. I mean, as long as they're not invalidating my fucking near-death experience, then I think it's fine. Anyway, I think I'm done with the main thing. Let's go on to the replies. Forgive me for getting all serious here. This is just something that really gets on my nerves, and I feel the need to speak out against it. Yeah, I can tell. So this guy, Red Smash Ryu, comes in and says, "Depends. I hold true to the South Park brand of comedy. Nothing is off limits, but at least have a point of being funny. I get you don't make tsunami jokes for after people died, but as a core point, I don't think any topic should be off limits. You just gotta get our thought in it. Yes, Mr. Red Smash Ryu, even though you're probably a furry judging by your picture, at least you have some brain cells. Good man." The rest of the comments aren't exactly that good though. Bro, exactly. Dark humor isn't haha KYS. Like, if you think that's funny, you're either 12 or need therapy. Usually both. You worded this really well. No, she didn't. And also, I never said haha KYS jokes are funny. Okay, so at this point, I finished jacking off, went back on Twitter, and I see this retweet, and I just decided I'm gonna respond completely genuinely. This is fucking hilarious! So then this guy comes in, and unfortunately he blocked me, so again I have to go into freaking incognito. And he says, "Racism isn't funny, sexism isn't funny, mass murder isn't funny, blank isn't funny. To you it isn't, but some people have different opinions. Literally what you're saying right now in your goddamn circus act of a Twitter account. Trans rights are human rights." Yes. This is exactly what I said. I did in fact say that people are allowed to have a different sense of humor. Yes, trans rights are human rights. I never said they aren't. All I'm saying is people have a different sense of humor, and the things I find funny, some people might find offensive, and that's fine. Humor is subjective. There's no such thing as that's not funny in general. No, I'm pretty comfortable saying that a comic depicting a father murdering their trans kid is objectively unfunny. Smiley face. At this point, I was about to body this dude again by giving you facts and logic, but he blocked me. So I guess he was just too scared. He couldn't handle a neutron style.
Dominating!
But at this point, I think that's about everything I wanted to say. This was quite a clusterfuck, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because it was pretty funny. I have a pretty crazy video schedule at this point, I know. Some days I'm not active for months, but then other times I come in and I go from World War III to a gaming video to a video reading out my sex dreams, and then to me getting cancelled for making trans jokes. And I'm hoping that you all enjoyed my first ever cancellation. What the fuck? If you like, please leave a like. If you're a sissy that has no thick skin, leave a dislike. Or if you just don't like the video, leave a dislike as well. That's fine too. Please subscribe. I got 500 subs like 2 years ago, and I didn't get them back. So please fix that, okay? Thanks guys, and I will see you in the next video if I don't get cancelled. Bye bye.